Yeah. Okay, look, listen, bro. Listen, this is what it is. You can't. And who was your starter? This is what I'm trying to say. Listen, no, listen, who would exist before who was your starter? This is my opinion, bro. We had 9 dudes who. And who was Joe from? Who was Joe from? That who you say who? Who? This way, this way, this like this. This way, who? This way, we can. Understand? Bro, that was not. Who? Who? Like them niggas. So now, hey, Gooch, now you got people who tag 9 dudes Hoover #1, take Trey Hoover #1, 7-4 Hoover #1. Yeah, so they say, who knows it? He's a sin. I can't, no. You can't. I'm telling you what, say, go. I'm hoping it's all Joe's like, Joe, who rest in peace to 107. But Boo was big, bro. Yeah. They go move your real shit. Who got stay? Because we talking the inception, this thing we call our community. The DNA.
Yeah, it couldn't have started all too many places.
Okay, let me say what I'm saying. DNA starts from one individual. It's in what it's in. It's gas all over. You know, and it's from that individual. Started moving. Okay. That's right. Yeah, you got me and you. This is our discussion. We're gonna do the motorcycle. Ain't no terms.
It ain't starred in 3 chapters, bro.
What? Somewhere in that conversation. This is when we started. I got listen on. Who says there is but they went Ubers. They were probably Democrats. They're probably we don't even listen. So I'm not taking them. So no. One person started the army.
Hey,
Yeah, thanks, motherfucker. Yeah.
hey, yo, you watch this new episode?
Damn.
You,
Say it again.
you watch the new episode for Under the Groove with Lil Jon?
Nah, I had just popped up. It popped up on my phone. I ain't tapped in yet.
Yeah, they get into the they starting to break it down now, yo. They starting to break it down now.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
so the non-deuce homie, he still said he can't say that Joe started it. It's like he tried to say it was in three. It was in three. It's like it couldn't have started in three. It had to start somewhere, and it's like they don't want to get that credit to Joe. They really don't want to give it to him. They like, nah, I can't go with that. He said Joe started in '72 though.
Damn, I can't hear shit.
Where your AirPods at?
I can't even hear you,
Yep, yep.
What's good? What you around? You just came out?
Yeah, I'm in the hood. I've been out for a little minute.
Hmm. I was just around there for a second.
Yeah, I'm on the Ave though.
I talked to Quan earlier. He said you told him some shit. I guess he'll tell me later.
Huh?
I talked to Quan. He said you was telling him something.
Oh, you're telling? Yeah, see, I missed this call earlier.
Where I had talked to him probably like an hour ago.
Yeah, I missed this call earlier and shit.
Charlie? That's the one.
Damn, I seen Chimp funeral. There's a lot of support out there.
You said who?
Big Chimp. His funeral. I seen Rico was out there.
Oh yeah. Rico was out there. He back now.
Oh, wow.
He got some interviews too. He got some new He did an interview on Under the Groove too. It's about to drop.
Yeah, I seen when he was up there on that shit. Word.
He said he shot his niggas out too.
Oh, wow.
Oh yeah, this the one. I like this episode. What you about to pour some shots? Oh, all right. Not too much, but you know. Yo, I hope them breeders take, yo.
Word. Yesterday was the last of that. Now it's the waiting game.
I gotta go check on Dior. I ain't even get to go down there yet.
Yeah. You need to see y'all can set up that C-section date.
Yeah, I'm on it this time. We ain't dropping the ball on that shit.
Damn, who up in the litter?
I don't know yet. It's in the air, man. I don't know. Hold on. That's some little cups right here. Here I come. Okay, yes, on me, on me, on me.
Damn. Shit, it was DNA, baby. It's a cell. Joe. Big Joe. Big Joe. And Joe would tell you.
I want to pause this. Hey, yo. So you remember some stuff from the I don't know if you can do it while you driving though. You remember some stuff from that peace treaty? What
Who
year it
me?
was and all that? Yeah.
I want to say that was '06.
'06.
Yeah, that was '06. Yeah, that was about '06.
Okay. So how y'all have found out about that shit?
Um,
Let
the
me stop.
homie,
Hold on. Let me stop cussing too. I think I gotta stop cussing on here on this YouTube because they gonna whack me. But how y'all had heard about it though?
how we heard about it? Old boy Casper sent Sakina and them around to each hood in Irvington
You
to
said
let
what?
niggas
What
know
up?
basically what it was. And I told her to tell him Crenshaw ain't participating in that shit. Who was going? I basically told her to tell him who was going to congregate with niggas that was beefing with. How that look? Peace treaty with a nigga that shot my motherfucking homeboy, killed my homeboy. We piecing it up? Nah, we ain't doing none of that. We standing on that. We standing on business. We ain't shaking hands with the enemies, and that's that. And 83rd niggas, if y'all ain't rolling with it because y'all out here with us. You know, we was always the big bros to the 83rd homies, so to stand on business
Right.
too. Like we not about to be piecing shit up when niggas already got bodies. We already into it. What's there to talk about? You feel me? And
Right.
secondly,
We
you
could.
give me chances to your ops to know you and know who you are. A lot of these back then, a lot of these niggas just know names and not faces. You feel me? So
It
we not
wasn't.
participating in that.
Mm-mm.
We was really on
And was
gangbanging time, so that shit was out.
was the it wasn't really no camaraderie with them other sets at that time anyway, was it? Like was niggas
No,
linking
huh?
was niggas linking and like getting together,
Well,
shit
yeah.
like that though.
Around that time, it's just basically like all the Irvington homies used to get together. Niggas from down bottom used to come check us. You know, around that time, all the lokes used to fuck with each other. And Crenshaw, like I said, the show was a home for all Crips. Everybody was welcome. You feel me? So everybody
Right,
felt comfortable up there. On the weekends, niggas just used to come up there, hang out, chill, smoke, drink, fuck with who they fuck with. It was like that. There was never no animosity towards, you know what I'm saying? Animosity towards different sets out here on the bricks like it was in the jails. Everybody out here was fly. Once you Crip, you know what I'm saying? We good. And like you said, Crenshaw was always the home for Crips. Niggas will tell you that to the
right,
day. That's where all the Crips was welcome. Doesn't matter what, like, you know what I'm saying? And niggas
right.
knew that.
It's crazy how that got turned up. How that so you because I was going, so how did it felt because you was there at a point where it wasn't no homies coming up there, it wasn't no homies period till the point to where like you said, bad people coming from different places. So how that felt?
I mean, it was cool. It was cool showing like just seeing a bunch of homies. It ain't never like they came up there to step on niggas' toes, got in niggas' way or their money or anything. I mean, to me, it was alright. You know what I'm saying? It's just certain other people felt certain type of way because I guess issues they had in the past with people. But besides that, it
Uh-huh.
was okay. It was okay. Everybody showed love up. If niggas had issues with each other, they took it in the back, shoot the three, got it over with. A lot of that was going on too. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot
Right,
of shit that niggas had personal issues with each other. They came up there, it led to niggas just shooting the three, and that was it. Nothing ever really got out of hand or anything as far as
so
taking it further than that.
So who all participated in it though in that peace treaty?
The 60s, um, damn. Basically all the in hoods, all neighborhoods took part of that.
Okay.
The blood niggas, seven niggas, pot rules, and the brims. And also the Grape Street also. Grape Street's in all neighborhoods. Hoover and A
Mm.
Trace and the A Trace from our side they didn't participate and the Hoovers didn't participate.
I wonder
Besides that,
what
everybody else
was it? What was it
participated.
about our section that, like, like you said, it was mad people coming around, but at the same time, it was like a isolated thing too. We niggas pretty much stuck to the turf, like. So
Yes.
why you think it was like that?
I mean, because all the things we went through before, we niggas just stuck to the turf because, like I said, we went through a lot on the shore. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's one of the main neighborhoods that when the shit really started, niggas used to come through and try to rip. You feel me? We went through a lot, so we wasn't even beat. So we felt as though like if we got here this far, ain't no reason to be piecing shit up. You feel me? We lost too many
Right.
homies. Know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing to talk about. But like I said, with and the Crips know, like any other Crips come from any other hood, they know we embrace them. So that's what that was. Like on the weekends, days like tonight, it used to niggas just come up there, park up, chill, and just get the grooving and shit. You know what I'm saying? They get out their hood, they come
Right.
up, the bitches out there fucking with us, the Crip groupies, and that was that. You know what I'm saying? But we felt like we was one of the hoods that really was in the open, risking our lives every day, standing out there in the open, and we was out here repping our shit and putting it down. And we wasn't bowing down to nothing. We ain't peace treating nothing. We ain't doing none of that. We got here this far. We gonna keep rocking and rolling like this.
And I think
Ain't no
some of
ain't no
the
forgiving in this lifestyle. We not shaking hands and forgiving you for shooting me or shooting my brother or vice versa. Nah, we ain't doing none of that.
right, right. Yeah, that's
Understood
probably
on
how
that.
I would have felt too. Where so some of the
Maybe, yeah,
people,
it's in the
what's some of
papers
the
and all, like
older?
who was going, huh?
I think some of the older homies that came from Cali that participated in that were Barefoot Pookie, Mike Conception, I
Big
think you
U.
said Big U.
Yeah, and TG Rogers at the time he was here too. Couple of the blood OGs to TJ Rogers also.
Oh, T.
I forgot.
Rogers.
Yeah, yeah,
Rest in
yes, yes,
peace,
yes.
T. Rogers. Yeah,
T
the
Rogers, yeah,
Stones. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
yeah. He was out here. Um, damn. There's a couple other blood OGs was out here too, but majority of the ones that came for the Crips, it was neighborhoods. And that's
Do
another
you
thing.
think?
Like, what? Well, y'all interested for the Hoovers to come out there? Know it's a peace treaty, but like we said, we wasn't beat. Like,
Right.
it wasn't no Hoovers from the West Coast out here to represent us or anything. Matter of fact, the only Hoover that was there was Osiris.
Yeah.
He was home for that one too,
Right.
and he ain't had no cause at the time for anything. We ain't beat. We ain't coming straight up. All right, like I told them to tell Blaze if y'all want, y'all come to the shore. We ain't going nowhere. We standing on our ground. We standing on our home.
Right.
We got a big playground to entertain everybody. But as far as that, we ain't moving. And
So
homie stand their ground with me.
did any flack come from that? Like like anything started from that? Like from people not participating or
Well, it was talks how Crenshaw boys think they better, they ain't supposed to participate. We stand alone. Yeah, we stand alone. But as far as that, no, ain't nothing really escalated from that. Like,
right.
ain't nothing escalated from that. And it actually was two. The second one we did the same thing, and that's when um Raymond Raymond Washington's son from the Rolling Hunters, he came around and he spoke to us on his own.
Mm,
Because we stand our ground, we wasn't coming. So he came around, he
right.
spoke to a couple of us. He spoke to the 9-8 homies. At that time, Nutty was out there with us. The homie CeeLo, me, the A Trey homie, Low, a few of us. He had his own little, sit down with us or whatever the case may be.
Right. Ghost time.
Yes, Ghost downstairs, stand on that. He even made the papers how the Hoovers ain't participate. So that's just to tell you what another things with them people.
Oh,
Like
that did
I
make the
wasn't trying
paper.
to be. It was good. I hear you.
You said it had made the paper.
What you say?
You said it had made the paper.
Yes, it had made the papers. Everything with the Hoovers wasn't in. This, that, and the third. And my thing is, like, how would they know that? That's just to show the peoples was there. You see what I'm saying? And I honestly, after the first one, some people call federal cases. That's another reason I told the homies we not participating in that, because trust me, them people's gonna be there.
Oh, which one you talking about?
The first one.
What was the
The
first
first
one?
retreat. The first one was in like 06. And then I think that I told you they came back like maybe 2 years later, and we still didn't do it. That's when Raymond Washington's son came around to the shore to speak to us, because we stood on my ground again. We're not participating in none of that shit. It was two. The second one, my conception wasn't in. The second one was Big U again, and a couple other homies and shit. I forgot their name.
Right.
They came back again. That's when it was on 21st. The second was on 21st. It was on 21st. 21st of Madison.
Mm.
That's
Okay,
when.
so that was the second one.
Yeah.
Was people compensated that participated in that? Was it any like money like given to people, or was people getting
No.
paid?
No. It was just a bunch of different sets there, and even at the time the mayor was there. And it was talks and how we could build back up the community that I heard. That's it all about. It's just about us as blacks getting together, tying our flags together, and taking care of the community. Wasn't nobody compensated about that I know about. And if it's anybody, it must have been the mayor.
Because I
But as
heard
far
that
as
certain
the
people had
civilians
jobs, like.
oh yes, well like that, yeah. Also, they was out there talking about jobs and stuff. Who want to work and stuff like that? They was willing to give out jobs. That was a part of it too.
Right.
Yeah, to get the youth off the street. I had to try to start to do They was starting to do the basketball thing in the community. Instead of each other killing each other, let's play sports and take stuff like that. We could battle each other on the field, stuff like that. It was spoken about, and job opportunities also, and us cleaning up the community. That was mainly about. But my thing is like doing all that is to show your eyes of an enemy who you are. Like, so we wasn't really comfortable with that.
And you said some people picked up cases behind that shit, right?
Yes, they did. Federal cases.
Damn.
Because for people to start looking, because at that point when you have to represent your hood, and whoever's the big homie, you got to state with that says like tell too much of your business, where you from, your status and stuff like that, and who you representing, or whatever the case may be. So I'm like, that's just too much. If they don't know, they don't need to know on type basis.
Right. Damn, so they had one in 06 and they had one in 08.
Yeah, in 08. That's about right. And that's the one when it came to the Shaw. That's some of the big homies was on 21st, and Raymond Washington came on Crenshaw because he heard it so much about us, and he know from the last time, like, let me go see what this is about. And actually, the guy that brought them out here the second time, CIP, was Cuck Uncle. He had a lot of pull with niggas in Cali. So he had them out here for the second go around, and he brought them around there. Because I guess the other ones, they want to come, Big Unum, I guess to see we wasn't participating, and you already know with the Hoovers and how with the history with us, and so I guess they didn't come. So the Rolling Honey, Raymond Washington, he took the chance to come out there. He was kind of nervous in the beginning. I could have tell from the body shame, but there's always chill. He was there to listen. It ain't nobody trip, but Big Unum stayed on 21st with the Great Street.
Man, that's crazy. That's crazy.
Yeah.
So how would you feel about that today? Like,
I mean, look at it now. It really ain't do us no good. So, like, it really ain't do us no good. It's just to show how I feel about it. Just to show that the Cali homies came out here and see that we for real about this lifestyle. You see what I'm saying? And that will open up
Right.
doors now for today to make each and every California homies to come out here and be comfortable. Because in the beginning of the gang banging in the East Coast, they wasn't feeling us. So it took them to come out here to
Right.
see how serious it is about it. So that's like opening up doors for them so they know every time they come to the East Coast, we real about this shit. And that's how a lot of them check in with certain homies when they come here because of the peace treaty. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
But as far as anything changing with the lifestyle with us out here, it's the same shit, man. And besides it, got a lot of niggas cased up too. You got familiar in the federal people eyes. It was
Yeah,
too much
man.
there for them not to be watching. And that's one of the main reasons I told the homies from the show, we not going to that shit.
See, it's like when you mix it, sometimes when you mix in the street with politics, you gotta be careful because it's the same thing with the Zoo crew. After
Yeah.
the lady got murdered by the cops, they had got on their politics. They
And
got
when
on
they got on their
politics. They
politics, that's when
started,
everything started falling apart. My brother was a part
and
of that
yeah,
situation.
the government fell down on them. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Rest in peace, one shot hop. You know what I'm saying? So,
Yeah.
so yeah, like, yeah, you can't really straddle the fence. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be sure about your affiliation because they'll just tie you into some shit.
Exactly. But I mean, that's the only difference I see that did is open the doors for the Cali homies to see how the East Coast is serious about the lifestyle.
Right,
And
right,
that led us to today. They come and go like they're part of the East Coast and vice versa with us. I guess it's just to bring two coasts closer together on that type of lifestyle. That's the only thing I see
right,
that
right.
it did. But
And
as far as
that ain't all negative shit either, because you got a lot of people that got businesses. Like it's
yeah,
like, especially with the marijuana being getting legal now, you know what I'm saying? That's gonna
yeah,
open up doors, you know what I'm saying? So it ain't all like negative shit, but
no, it's not.
or gang culture shit, you know what I'm saying? Because at the same time, we're not talking about like teenagers either. We talking about older niggas. Like,
Yes. So that's it. But yeah,
You're glad you remember some of that because I had came across the article I had seen. Then
yeah,
I also came across that old article from what's that, '03 when the murder rate happened.
yeah, yeah. The murder rate was crazy in '03.
See
That's when
what you
gangbanging
remember
was at
from
the
what you
highest peak.
remember from that year, yo. What's like not no detailed shit, but what's some of the shit you remember? Like how was
Man,
the time? Like
the town was crazy, man. When the sun go down, the the monkeys come out, man. Like the drive-by shootings on the daily basis, people losing their lives, people getting injured. Like it was up. Irvington was one of the most places that we had to stand on our ground because it's something bound to go down. Like something bound to go down. When the sun go down, it's going down. Basically, even sometimes in the broad daylight, innocent kids done got shot just being in a playground. There was a whole lot of ignorance going on in '03. And basically, like in
right.
'03, it was either you pick a side or you get down. Like you get labeled, even if you're not gangbanging, you from a certain area, you get
It
labeled.
was
You go,
crazy. I ain't
you
gonna
get
lie,
you
it
go
was
to jail.
crazy.
You
It
can't
was
even go
crazy.
population because of where you lived at. You heard from Irvington, you automatically a Crip. You from certain neighborhoods in North, you automatically a Crip. In certain
And to be
parts of the
honest
North, you
with you,
automatically a Blood. So it's like it's always was affiliation with association in '03. You
right,
have to be
right,
something. If you
right.
under something, you run with one.
I was just doing that was like kind of my first time, that was my first time experiencing that shit on the street too. You know
Yes.
what I'm saying? Like when I
Yeah, you were
came
fresh
home,
on.
like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that shit was new to me too. Like, and it was definitely active. Like, you know what I'm saying? It was definitely active.
Very active
Shit.
on a daily basis.
I remember that fucking drive by when we niggas was standing in the motherfucking playground.
Yeah. I've been through many
Yeah,
of
the
those
playground
episodes.
niggas is yeah, word up. God bless. Like,
Unfortunately, I made it out without a scratch. But
right.
I mean, a lot of people wasn't as fortunate. He was at his
Oh
highest peak in
man.
2003. And around that time, honestly,
Yeah,
the law was scared to even come around our neighborhoods because of the shooting. So they was
yeah, it was
basically
crazy.
they were just basically saying, let us kill each other. They'll come after the gunshots stop. But like I said, this was an
Yo,
everyday
how
thing, Monday to
it's
Sunday.
crazy how it's crazy how like Grove and 16 became Crenshaw. Like it just transformed into some it looking
Yeah.
crazy, bro. Like
And that name still standing tall on Grove Street, Crenshaw.
word.
We was moving as such.
Yeah, man,
Like
that
I said,
shit was
very
crazy,
serious back then,
bro.
and we took it serious to our heart. We protect our neighborhood.
Yo, what's some stuff you remember about Cluck, yo?
Cup, CIP to my little homie, the Prince of Grove Street. He always hoped to remain that title. Cuck was a stand-up guy. He got into the lifestyle, and he was all for it. Like he wasn't playing with it at all. He was a little guy, but he was a giant at heart. He ain't scared of nothing, and he ain't ducking no wreck. He ain't backing down. And one thing I can say about him, at his age, he was a young boss. We molded him correct. Shout out to my man Quan Q Guns. Now I mean, we know that guy correct. He was a boss at a young age. Took care of his family. He was a family oriented. Took care of his little brothers, his sisters, and everything. But one thing I can say
Yeah,
about him, he stand on business. He loved the 83rd shit to the death of him. You see what I'm saying?
right.
That was him. He's one of the main faces of 83 Gangsta Crips
He was
and
young. He
Urban.
was
But
young when he
everybody
was
got cut.
young. He was young when I was home. I just remember the only memories I really got of him was just him just, walking through and speaking to everybody all the time. He was a little boy then.
Yeah,
You
he
know what I'm
always been a little
saying?
frame body guy, but big. Like I said, he had a heart of a lion. But like I said, this is the '03 era, and around that time, Cuck was still a little younger. It's about '04, maybe '05. I want to say he got on the set and he turned up. Like I said, he pushed it because he was there as a kid in the playground playing basketball with all the bloods coming through shooting and all that. Also, he got tired. He lost his best friend to the lifestyle of just riding a bicycle in the playground and came through shooting and shot his best friend in the head. So when he
Word.
seen that, it's like everything changed in his life. And from that day on, he stand on business. And I love him for that.
How did that
Although,
did that
the
did
gangbanging life
that
was the despise of him. But besides that, he stand on business. He made a name for himself.
and who was that passed away? That was Fa.
That was
I
five.
mean, that was
That was
Fa,
five.
right?
Yeah, CIP Low Five. Yes.
Word, word. Yeah, all them little young niggas, man. Yeah, they was some solid little youngins too, man. I ain't even gonna
Yes.
hold growing up around there. But you think about that whole location, bro. Like just going from 16th Ave all the way over to Springfield. Everything in the middle of that, bro. The number blocks, man. Nigga,
Crazy. It's crazy back then.
get
I mean, quiet
crazy.
down now because a lot of homies in jail and a lot of people passed away. But back then, man, listen, man, you have to be real careful where you go, what colors you like. Pretty sure you can't even walk through there with no red without an issue. That's how it was on. You can't walk through there
That
with
was
red.
crazy too. That was crazy.
You go to different hoods with
Yeah,
different colors on you. You feel you might just get killed. You might not make it out of here.
word. And it was really like that, bro. It was really like that.
Right. Yeah, so you was just telling me your family member do find help people find apartments and shit like that, or
Yeah,
how much you think that I'm trying to find some shit ASAP, like?
But your
I don't
shit
know. I'm
good
gonna
now,
talk to you
see?
about that.
Don't even.
Your shit good now, CH? I got me some little
Man, my
AirPods.
shit
That's all I
wild.
really needed. I told
You hear
people
me?
it's like how Crenshaw
Man, my
was,
shit
bro.
wild.
that was like really that was really
That
like
shit
coming
wild.
outside to some Cali shit, really
Yeah, you had to come outside strapped. Had to come outside strapped.
crazy. And it was like, and it was worth coming outside. Like, you know what I'm saying? It was worth coming outside. Like sometimes nowadays it ain't even worth coming outside. Like, but
Yeah,
back
yeah.
then back then it was worth coming outside. But
Just know when you come out, you might be getting shot today or they be dodging bullets. But it was worth coming outside. But
and
on every
throwbacks,
different aspect
nigga,
back then, money wise, everything.
word,
Because it was like
everything,
it was like if you wasn't outside, you wasn't holding your hood down, and that was people
word,
mentality. We standing on business, we holding it down out here. If you don't show your face, that means you run ducking and hiding, and that leaves a bad name in your hood, even to the not even to the ops, to the Crips. You see all these niggas ain't standing up business, so now you go to jail, you run into these niggas. It's like they label you now, and it's hard to live amongst your own. So it was just crazy. It was just too much to do back then, and it was just too much to prove yourself. Like you really have to be off that shit. So like
right.
to these new improved gangbangers, I laugh at them now because half of the shit we went through back then, they can't even stomach what we went through back then. They wouldn't even be able to live through that shit. The
Yeah, it was
principles,
crazy.
everything. Like these kids now, they just loose. They just all over the place. They wouldn't even be able to live in a system. We made it
To
easy for them to
me,
jail now.
to me, it
Especially
say like
places
they
Crips
lose.
couldn't even go to back in the day.
To me, it's like they losing when you know how people say shit watered down.
Water down.
It's like it's like really watered down because it's like even like with hard candy. I'm gonna just say that like niggas is chopping it up. Like ain't nobody just getting in there. Like you know what I'm saying? So,
Yeah,
but it's just not the same, bro. You know what I'm saying?
not the same. Our
But
era and this
but
era is
at but
totally
at the
different.
same time, the younger generation they do it's places where they do shine too. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah,
it's places where they do shine too. But it just seemed like they don't value it as much as we did. It's like they don't have they ain't got to do as much work as we did.
exactly. Because we did it for them. That's why I said we made the way. We made the way for them, and paved the pavement. We made it comfortable for them. And actually, this era and the last era, even if it broke up a lot of friendships, because of choosing sides. Now everybody just hang with everybody. Just respect my gangster, and that be that. Now the Bloods hanging with the Crips. The Crips hang with the Bloods. The Blood sets don't like some Blood sets. The Crip sets don't like some Crip sets. You'll catch some time more Bloods hang with some of the Crips than homies fucking with homies. So it's a whole lot of change from back then to now also. See what I'm saying?
How you feel about the stigma of being a people? It's like no matter what you do, no matter what changes you make, people gonna look at you sometimes and know that, oh, that's where you come from. Like, you feel me? And
I
sometimes that come
mean,
as this,
I
like,
mean,
how
I
you
chose the
feel about that?
lifestyle. I chose the lifestyle, and I stand down on it. I don't have no regrets, and frankly and truthfully, I don't care how people look at me. This is who I am. If you really know me and get to know I'm bigger than that. You see what I'm saying? So, with that
Right,
being said, I really don't care what nobody think. I chose it, and I stand on it, and I loved every bit of it. I don't have no
right.
regrets, no regrets at all.
Word.
It taught me a lot.
Yeah, that's pretty much, I couldn't say it better, really. I could, like, I picked up some, I'm gonna just say, like, out of everything, I picked up some family. You know what I'm saying? Not everybody is family, but I did pick up some family. You know what I'm
Yeah, I picked up
saying?
some
Like,
family also. I met a lot of good brothers through this lifestyle. A whole lot of good brothers and sisters, man.
word.
They're solid to this day.
And I could definitely say that. Like, you know what I'm saying? This nigga right here, CH, like, this my nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying? He's 18 when we met him. I'm still fucked up about his age when he said his age like a week ago. I'm still be thinking about that shit. I'm like, man, I didn't realize, and it just go to show you that time will not wait on you. It's not waiting on you. You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
Time
man,
ain't waiting
for
on
real, right?
nobody. You look up and it's
Nobody.
gonna be 20 years later. Like, you know what I'm saying? These years nowadays, it's starting to feel like 9 months. It don't even feel like a year no more. Time
No.
just go by so fast. Like, next thing you know,
Uh,
you're a year older. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta value it
Really
while we
got to
here,
value
bro.
it. Yeah, time flying real fast.
What? Shit, I'm about to be
yeah.
47 in a couple days, man.
Yeah, I just turned 43.
Woo.
You see what I'm saying? Niggas ain't getting
Damn.
no younger. Damn.
I'm about to
Then
be
bang, damn.
39
How
in a
old was you
couple
when I
in a few
met you?
days.
Huh?
39.
So I met you in what? '03?
We knew each other
Huh?
before that. Before you went in '97, I met you. But when you came
I
back
was
home
young.
in '03, yeah, we came back
Oh
home in
yeah,
'03.
well
We
I'm
got
gonna say
really
that.
acquainted.
Yeah. I
We
did.
got
Yeah,
really,
yeah,
yeah, we got
yeah.
really acquainted. So in '03, I was like 22, 23 years old, if I'm not mistaken. I
Damn,
was in my early 20s.
damn. And I was 30. I was 30. I think I was like 32.
Because I had my son in '02. I was 22. So yeah, I was like 23 years old. Yeah, I'm 43 now.
In
Word up,
03
niggas. In '03.
or 03, I was 18.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah,
so
you
that's
was
about right.
18.
Because you
Word
like what,
up.
30, like 34, 36 now, right?
Nah, that nigga
CH, you like,
38.
oh,
I'm
38?
about to be 39
Oh,
in a few
all right.
days.
Word up. God damn, nigga, you little old head nigga.
You know, I
CH,
man,
yo, that's crazy, yo.
word up,
Yo, that's
right?
what I'll be saying, bro. Like, niggas, that's what I'll be saying. Like, at the end of the day, time gonna speak. Like, it's like, niggas ain't gotta have that time in, bro.
Yeah, got time and
Niggas,
time flew.
Word up.
time in, bro.
And niggas
That's
earned every
crazy.
stripe they
Nah,
got.
man.
Real talk, man. Real talk. And I kind of tell, I be trying to tell people like we don't like as far as New Jersey, the older generation start when niggas in our age bracket. Like, you know what I'm saying? We don't got that older, the older doubles like niggas in their 60s and 70s. We ain't
Yeah,
got
yeah,
that.
you're right.
You know what I'm
We
saying?
the older. Because it started
Yeah,
from our
the older
generation.
generation start with us. Like, you know what
Us,
I'm
correct.
saying? Niggas that's in their 40s, 50s, you know what I'm saying? Upper 30s,
Word up.
you know what I'm saying?
Hey, BJ. You got jerseys, right? I see you got throwbacks too, right? Yeah, we can ping pong that shit. Huh? I said we can ping pong that shit. Oh, I got you. Yeah.
Look at this nigga.
It's how fly.
Hey, yo, that's why I ain't never. That's why I couldn't go around the corner, yo, because I never understood why around the corner
Bang,
pulling
hit
up.
your mic.
Motherfuckers just don't bounce
Bang,
it out
hit your
with
mic.
who
Hit
they
your
can
mic.
tell.
Hold
Bang.
on. What you say?
When you talking, hit your mic.
Okay.
That'll mute you.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, that's crazy, bro. The time it's been mad long, bro. '03, '03, I was definitely like 32, 33. Hey yo, so hey yo, so I was bang, you can hear me?
Yeah, I hear
You can
you.
hear me still? All
I
right,
hear
so
you.
look, I was doing a story time earlier, right? So I was talking about all right, so you know how like what a back in the day what a B rider was, right? Like somebody that wasn't blood, but they was like it's like try to like closely associated type shit.
Yeah, yeah,
Like or like you know how like in the county or you get locked up or niggas be trying to just be with the majority type shit. Like you feel me? So I was talking about when I went to Trenton Accent, right? You remember Fooey, right?
yeah, yeah. Full week drunk ass. Yeah,
I so drunk Fooey and shit, right? So I went to Trenton Accent, and back then that was single man cells. Like I was back there for a fight I had in Southwoods, like so I went back there, and back then it's like them niggas, the 200s used to be blitzing. Like you feel me? They used to be blitzing. Like you feel me?
yeah, yeah.
So boom, I went back there. I go to my cell. I'm hearing somebody saying my name, like Dre, what up? What up? I'm like, who that? It's like he like it's Fooey, yo, what's cracking? You hear
Uh,
me?
yeah.
So Fooey like he like, yo, Dre, what's cracking, yo? I'm like, what you mean, bro? What's good? What's cracking, nigga? He like, nah, it ain't like that. I'm like, what you trying to be funny, nigga? You
But
trying
yeah, he
to?
trying to railroad you. Just trying to let the 200s know. Basically, he's a crip in the building. That's all. A few of them niggas used to
I'm
do that
like,
shit.
I'm like, bro, you don't gotta do that. I'm going outside. So them niggas like, oh, we got one that, but it's like at the time, it's like they only letting like 4 cells go outside. So it's like, nigga, it's gonna be 4 of us out there. I don't care who out there, nigga. I'm going outside. So boom. I'm like, Fooey, yo, you want some cornball shit?
Yeah, but that's
He
that's
really
that's yeah.
like, yeah, he really
Not
tried that
knowing
though.
and,
But
and
I,
and it be niggas like that though. Like I used to tell them niggas when I used to push through the county, y'all niggas put your hands on me in here. We ain't got life. When we get on these streets, when we get on these streets, I'm gonna knock your fucking head off. And I ain't talking about punches. And I stand on that because niggas already knew the reputation I had. So motherfuckers had to think twice before they did anything to me in that county. I never went through no crip bullpen and never did none of that shit. I always go through the population bullpen just for the simple fact I've been standing on my gangster shit. And I let these niggas know we gonna see each other on the street. So y'all gonna have to come to my hood because like I said, Crenshaw was one of the main hoods who come through and get everything. It don't matter who you are. You feel me? And like I said,
right,
y'all niggas touch
right,
me in this building, I'm gonna get y'all asses outside. You know what I'm saying? And niggas knew I wasn't playing. I never had an issue going through that county on that type of gang banging time. Never, because niggas knew I stood on business. They knew they had to run
right.
into me out here on the street, and it wouldn't have been pretty.
Word. And the county
So
was
shit like
crazy
that
back then,
is I
yo.
had a few situations like that going to court from the county. Niggas I grew up with, like they on they funny shit, try to put their homies on, but ain't none of that phase me. We gonna catch each other. We gonna run into each other on the bricks, my man.
Hey,
Just like
see,
I was booked for attempted murder. When I finally made bail, guess who I ran into? The person that told on me when I jumped off the number 1 bus. You see how life, you
word.
see how life, you see how life, you see how life is? You done told on me, and the first person I seen when I made bail was
Nigga
the
did
person that
dark.
told on me.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
Oh man,
That shit up there.
that's crazy. But that just go to show you how niggas is nowadays. These niggas some hyper rats. They want to be around. They want to do all that and still be around.
Yep. That nigga went to the farther extent to have his girl put a statement on me. But like I
Wow.
said, inshallah, I ran into bro. First day home, 16th Avenue, 22nd, jumped off the bus, ran into this fool at the store. We had a conversation, and the conversation led to me being home.
Word.
Led to me
That's
not
how.
doing no state time, anything.
Damn, that's a blessing right there. You ran right
Yes,
into
it
that
was.
nigga, huh?
Word.
It can't because it's simply what I said it is. Bust it out the back and see you smell this shit in Fayetteville. Black Jack Wando Jackson feel I don't even know what year it is. He didn't cut his taco,
Yo,
now
I
he's
would do one of these with Quan too.
my niggas ballin'. You can't be with
Oh yeah. Okay, yeah, that'll be a good look.
Yeah, we're gonna do it on here. And G Chat.
Yeah. Q was telling me.
Word.
But let me take care of something. I'm gonna log back in a couple minutes.
Bet.